Put the spotlight on the big story of the day. Ambuja Cement has announced the acquisition of almost 57% stake in Sanghi Industries at an enterprise value of 5,000 crore rupees. Ambuja has also made an open offer for an additional 26% stake in Sanghi at just over 114 rupees per share. My colleague Nigel caught up with Karan Adani, the director of Ambuja Cements, and began by asking him about the capex outlook. Take a look.
As you know that this plant has a 6.6 million ton of clinker and 6.1 million ton of cement grinding capacity. We would be ramping up from 6.1 to 10 million ton in a matter of 6 months' time. And basically that requires just debottlenecking in the existing system. We believe that can be done at a very low cost of around 400 to 500 crores. This also includes waste heat recovery system that we'll have to put in the line 2 in order to reduce the cost of production over there. So we expect that by March of 24, we should be up to 10 million ton of cement capacity, and with a production cost of roughly around 70 rupees per ton. And the next expansion phase, as you rightly said, that the biggest advantage of this plant is the limestone reserve, a 1 billion ton of limestone reserve, and the extraction cost of the limestone is also at a very low cost. So we will be moving into the phase 2, that is adding another third clinker line and expanding that as well. We expect that will take between 18 to 24 months to implement that.
All right, Karan, just to get some clarity, the first phase you said you'll spend how much towards 10 million tons? It'll be around 500 crores. I missed that number.
Yeah, 500 crores, which will be for just the debottlenecking as well as the waste heat recovery system.
And from 10 to 15, what will be the cost be? Because you'll be putting in an additional clinker unit as well. So what will the ballpark number be there?
Yes, so roughly around 3,000 crores
3,000
will be there, which will be spent over the course of next 24 months.
Got it. All right. Karan, one point is you're going to be adding capacity big time here from around 6 to 15. Going by the market size, do you think it will pass CCI muster? Approvals will come through?
So as you know that one of our CPs for closing this transaction is CCI clearance. We will be applying for CCI in couple of days, and we are confident that looking at our market share as well as our capacities which are coming in, we personally don't foresee any issue of CCI. And as you know that the idea is from this plant is not just to serve Gujarat, but predominantly to serve the western coast of India through the coastal route. So the markets are much different than where the plant is located.
Okay, all right. Karan, just a query that the stock market is wondering. Will we have at some point of time Sanghi Industries get merged into Ambuja Cements? Or will you like to have 3 listed entities, Ambuja, ACC and Sanghi as well?
It's too early to tell right now. As of right now, we are focusing on closing this transaction, doing the open offer. I think merging with Ambuja, we will take a call anything between 6 to 12 months after takeover.
But is that a possibility?
Sorry?
Is that a possibility that you look to merge Sanghi Industries with the parent, that's Ambuja?
As of right now, no, but we will take a call after 12.
Let's talk about you turning around the asset then, because as I mentioned earlier as well, the asset has gone into far more capable hands. Now, in the last year, it didn't make any operational profit. So when do you see Sanghi Industries ramp up on the profitability aspect? Ambuja is doing more than 1,000 rupees per ton. So what is the trajectory for Sanghi Industries to ramp up, to a couple of 100 rupees or 500, 800 rupees? Give us a ballpark number with some timeline as well.
Yeah, so as you know that the plant has been on and off for last 2 years. And because of that, the cost structure was a little bit of haywire. If you look at the history of this plant at some point of time was producing the lowest cost clinker in the country. And we are planning to go back to those original the capability of these plants. And we do expect that in 6 months' time, we would be producing clinker, which will be at the lowest cost in the country. And in terms of profitability, we will look at, you've seen our performance of both ACC and Ambuja over the course of last 3 quarters. And there has been improvement in the right trajectory. And we would look at implementing the same at Sanghi.
So do you think by, say, in the next couple of years, within 24 months, we'll have Sanghi Industries deliver similar profitability like ACC and Ambuja? Because as you said, the lowest cost clinker producer is what you're looking at. So is that a possibility,
Yes, that's
moving
right.
towards 1,000 rupees, Sanghi Industries within 24
Yes.
months?
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
It's very much possible.
okay, all right. So that's looking like a tall ask, but as you said, you'll have improved the profitability for ACC and Ambuja as well. Let's wind this down then with a couple of more questions. As you had some expansion at Ambuja Cements, in Mundra. You'll continue with that, and side by side, you also do the Sanghi Industries ramp up as well, or will you go slow on the already announced capacity expansion?
No, so if you see, Sanghi is predominantly a plant which will be running on coastal routes, and it will be, serving the markets of Saurashtra, of South Gujarat, of Mumbai, Karnataka, Kerala. So it is predominantly a coastal route strategy. Whereas Mundra, the plant will be more on the railway front, so it will be tapping the hinterland of Gujarat, North Gujarat, and up to central Gujarat, so up to Ahmedabad, and that also is a significant market. So it's 2 different geographies and 2 different markets that we will be tapping through both these plants. And we will be moving ahead on the Mundra plant as well, and we will be commissioning it also in a matter of next 24 months.
All right, Karan, you have a target of 140 million tons. Just going by the numbers we have, you're almost at around 100 million tons. And you've mentioned that as well by 2025. How much of the incremental 40 million tons comes through organic? How much of it will be inorganic? Are you still on the prowl?
So 100 million ton is already under implementation. It is not a question of whether it will be approved or not, or it's not on paper. It is now in the execution stage. The remaining 40 million ton is 100% of it is organically what we will be doing. Anything above and beyond that, we would look at as and when the inorganic opportunity comes. But the 40 million ton is predominantly fully organic.
Final question before we let you go. Then, Ambuja Cements promoter, you all had shown confidence and you all had taken warrants and you all have put down that 5,000 crores odd. But 75% is still to be paid. Do you stick by that? Warrant conversion is something you're definitely sticking to, and that will happen. 15,000 crores, I think, is the pending amount.
Yes, we would be looking. We have timeline till, if I'm not wrong, till March of next year. March or January, March or April, I'm not too sure, but we are sticking to that.
And you all will convert these warrants?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, lots of questions there fielded by Mr. Karan Adani, and that's going to be a continuing